Welcome back to my channel once again. It's Nankari Blessing, as you know, founder of People Trading Channel. Well, it's been a good week for us as we were able to cut a total of about 100 pips plus in the Forex market, and just on one particular currency pair, and that was Gbp Chf. And as usual, I always come up with a video every weekend. I've for like 2 weeks now I've not come up with any video because of my tight schedule. So today I'll be doing some analysis on GBP JPY, GBP CHF, CHF JPY, USD card, and GBP USD. On GBP USD I may not do, but depends on how the time is. So quickly, let me just increase my screen. Please pardon me. Sometimes I do forget how to use this thing. Okay, yes. First of all is GBP JPY. Sorry. Okay, GBP JPY. First of all, let me just quickly start from the 1 month time frame. Okay, good. GBP JPY and the 1 month time frame. Wow, sorry, this is why. Yeah, this is what I want to use on that market. Good. So as you can see on the 1 month time frame, price is more like on a downtrend. Price has tested this. Let me be my light. So price has tested this point and tested this point, and price. Sorry, let me go back and price is also heading to these points. So as you can see, that validates my trend line, the downtrend line I've drawn in the 1 month time frame. So it's showing you that it's a downtrend, but in this downtrend, price is actually moving upwards, trying to go back and give a third touch of this trend line, something like this, touch the trend line, probably bounce back down. So if you come down to the 1 week time frame, on the 1 week time frame, you can see that GBP JPY has been on a massive uptrend on the 1 week time frame. Sorry for my mistake. So, and the good thing here is that if you watch closely, the candle that closed this past week is more like a spinning top. It simply means as price came down, buyers were able to push the market up, so as to continue to the upside. So if I come down to the daily time frame, I'll be looking for buying opportunities on this pair. Okay, as you can see, two good bullish engulfing candle happening, showing buying pressure. So what I'll be expecting, because right now, if I are taking this trade at this point, probably at this point, at the close of the previous daily candle, I would have been on profit. So right now, I'm expecting price to either give me a short, and I'm expecting price to either give me a short sell before moving up. And if you calculate the pips moving up, let's assume price ends here, because we would like to look at a psychological number. So I'll be looking at roughly, let's say 400 pips to move up back to this trend line. That is if price is going to respect this trend line. Or secondly, I could just simply wait for price to break above this previous resistance, maybe touch this point, then the resistance turns to a support, and I look for buying opportunities back to this trend line. And if again we look at the price range or the pip range, let's assume we took price around these points. This is roughly 300 to 350 pips, and is a very good amount of pips to catch. I can go down to the 4-hour time frame to show you. As you can see, lots of green candles forming. Well, I still believe because there's more like a, let me bring my light to again. There's more like a support here. Sorry for not drawing this very well. There's another support here and there's a resistance here. So I'm expecting price, since price has broken, above the resistance. I'm sorry for my light too. I'm expecting price to quickly maybe form a small support, then move up, touch this particular resistance, then come down again. So let me bring my part to back. Come down again, then look for opportunities to the upside and continue the uptrend to the upside. That is that for GBP JPY. And the next pair I'm looking at is GBP CHF. GBP CHF Swiss francs. We caught a nice buying opportunity. The first impulsive move was this guy. This was about 50 pips. We caught on this guy. Sorry, this was the first part we caught. If you calculate the range, it's about 75 pips, but we were able to catch about 50 pips. I don't know, something is wrong. We were able to catch about, this is roughly 75 to 100 pips. We were able to catch about 50 pips, then waited for the retracement. Though I didn't post this second signal on the group. This is the second retracement I like taking. Sorry, the second impulsive leg I like taking. More like the not really ABCD, Elliott wave, A to B, B to C, C to D. So this particular one, the price range was about 150 pips. So I got a good amount of pips from this trade. So now what am I seeing? Quickly, let me just go to the 1 week time frame to do a top down analysis. Okay, well, as you can see on the 1 week time frame, it's more like the same arrangement or the same correlation with GBP JPY. As you can see, this is a resistance. This is resistance number 2, or we can say resistance number 2. This is resistance number 3, and it's more like price has broken above this resistance. So now, what I always look for when price breaks above a resistance or the trend line is, because I still look at, an uptrend is something that has higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. If the next trend, for instance, has not given me a higher high or a higher low, I'll still be looking for opportunities. Except maybe price comes down and break below the previous support, then I'll start looking for selling opportunities. So that is how I always look at the market. Now, because price has not actually gotten to this point of break this previous high on the weekly time frame, I'll still look for buying opportunities. More like I'll not actually look for a way to short the market. I'll still expecting price to come to this green zone I'm pointing right now. Let me go to the daily time frame for better understanding. Okay, on the daily time frame, where you can't say anything much, you only see this impulsive leg, the retracement, and price moving up. So if I drop down to the 4 hour, but okay, before I go to the 4 hour, you can see that there's a resistance here. Price has respected this resistance. So what am I expecting price to do this week? Expecting price to break above this resistance, then treat it as a support, then move and look for buying opportunities to this level. That is just the simple analysis for GBP CHF. If I come down to the 4 hour time frame, the picture is much more clearer here. Let me just delete this guy here. Now, what I'm expecting is price to break above, retest, and continue. Then that is when I'll make use of my Fibonacci extension to maybe when price break above and retest, then I can bring out my Fibonacci extension to look for the extension at which the market will continue to is uptrend. Well, you want to know, have I done a video on Fibonacci extension too? I think I've done a video on Fibonacci extension too, where I was talking about how to use. Well, anyways, I'll post the analysis on my Telegram group, the way I'm going to use the extension to. If the opportunity comes during the week, I'm going to drop the picture of the Fibonacci extension tool on my Telegram group. If not you're not in my Telegram group, please, the link is in the description below, and my contact if you want have any questions to ask me. Now, to continue, the next pair I'm looking at is Chf Jpy. Well, I'm just doing this for educational purposes. This particular pair, I don't think I'll trade it this week because price is in a ranging zone. Though I love trading the ranging market because it's a sure thing, because price is ranging, the bound, the resistance and support you are going to take. And as you can see, since December 2020, price has been ranging inside this zone. Let me bring my part to maybe price got here. Price has been what? Price has been ranging. Price has been ranging. So at this point, price broke out. This more like a false breakout. Price came back into this zone, and price has been ranging within this zone. And price seems to be going up to this zone. So what am I expecting price to do? Well, since this is a rapid buy movement on this currency pair, so I'm expecting price to get here. If price shows me or respect this white trend line, if price showed me a selling opportunity or selling pressure, I take the sell. Now, where will I take my sell to? I can't just trade it from this point to this point. To be cautious, I'll just bring out my Fibonacci extension tool. Fibonacci retracement tool, and I'll take my TP at the 50% or the 61.8% Fibonacci level. That is that simple. That is one of my strategies I use for ranging market. I don't like trading it down back to the previous support or resistance. Now, second rule I always give in my ranging market, I like following the previous trend. Previous trend is actually an uptrend, so it is more better for me to buy this. But since I'm selling, I'll just have to take caution and put my TP at 50% or 61.8% Fibonacci level. Now, the next one I'm looking at is USD card. Well, USD card, as you can see, USD card is in a downward channel. Well, I didn't see this guy during the week because I drew this guy and I saw that price has respected this as a support 1, support 2. I think the support 3 came. As you can see, the support number 3 came, and it was a good opportunity for me to short the market. Well, that is one opportunity means. The good thing about Forex is once one opportunity goes, many opportunities are in the market for you to get more money or make more money. So now I'm expecting price to come to touch this line and continue downward to look for more selling opportunities. Well, anything can happen because this is USD pair. It's really and very highly manipulated. So we have to be careful when trading USD pairs. But I will look for selling opportunities this coming week on USD card. So the last but not the least is Gbp Usd. Gbp Usd, one of my favorites. Where should I start from? Let me start from the 1 week time. Sorry, please. Okay, on the 1 week time frame, you can see price is more like in this channel. As I always say in my previous video, yes, I'm still going to add another pair. Another pair is Gbp. As I said in my previous videos, this is a support, this is a resistance, and this is another resistance. So the upward trend line is actually valid, and let's look at the downward trend line. Sorry, let me delete these guys. I'm sorry for all these mistakes today. So now for the other one, this downward trend line. You can see this is support number 1, support number 2, support number 3, support number 4. Now the good thing is, if you check closely, let me delete this, guys. I'm just using it to highlight or to show you. Oops, sorry, I'm not supposed to delete that one, but let it go. You can draw it anytime. Okay, if you watch closely on this weekly time frame, the candle for the week was is a spinning top, or you could call it a hammer. This is more like a hammer and it's bearish, though it simply means that sellers was able to take control at the week, but there's some buying pressure coming in that came in toward the end of the week. And as you can see, Gbp Usd sold during the week and some buying pressure came in. So what am I expecting? I think there's a continuation to the upside, because let me go to the 1 month time frame. Back to the 1 month time frame. Good. If you watch closely, this is more like a double bottom. This is more like a double bottom. Though price creates this movement, but I think it's more like, I don't know, my mouse is having problem today. I think I need to change it. It's like a double bottom, and I feel price is going to get to this point, or maybe break above and it tends to continue to the upside. Well, I don't know, we just follow what the market tells us, but I'll be looking for buying opportunities. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame on Gbp Usd during the week. Buying opportunities for Gbp Usd. So what am I expecting? I just need price to break above this support. Price should do something like this, an impulsive move above the support, treat it as another support, then I take the trade back to the upside, or I could hold it for longer term, pushing it to this point. So that for Gbp Usd. And the last but not the least, EUR Gbp. Well, I really traded this guy this past month. Entirely profitable. I think I've only taken one loss on EUR Gbp. That was a minor loss. Okay, let's just quickly go. EUR Gbp is a very simple thing. What I'm looking at for price to break below this support. When price break below the support, it needs to turn into a resistance, and I'll be looking for selling opportunities down, because if I look to the left, there's no obstacle stopping it, no obstacle at all stopping it, except for this guy here, except for this support here, and it's very, very good. So I might not hold on to the trade to then, but as I look for other support or resistance at the lower time frame, I will start taking partial profits. So that is all for the video. Please do well to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, comment in the comment section, and as I earlier said, all my contact and group links to the Telegram and WhatsApp group is in the description below. So I remain Untitled Blessing Founder Trading Channel. I wish you all a beautiful week ahead, and signing out.